Hello and welcome to Dharma with Kai. So, I am sure that you are happy to know that I'm not discussing any confidential information or any information that identifies a person's identity. I am here talking about the new resolutions to the successful life that we all have if we do our due diligence of being sure that toxic relationships or defying the odds by going back to whatever has harmed us is the ultimate goal in the life that we have to live. So, I am one that does not like to do the exact same thing as anyone. The thing about Dharma is it allowed me for some time outside of my traditional work to focus on myself and a brand of healing. After spending many years of doing my therapy, doing my work, carrying out my work, it was imperative for me to be able to show others that no, you don't have to necessarily pay someone to give you a plan and then use that plan to default or deter you from the life that you're meant to live. We all have ups and downs, and we all have things that happen in our life. You have to become the own resource manager in your own life without going through all of the extra baggage claim that people try to throw upon you so that you're not able to live a life that you've worked so hard towards. I have 50 things to accomplish this year that are geared towards my strengths and my weaknesses. And I also have a plan to complete half of them through the first 6 months and then the final half in the end of the year. What I'm working on the first 6 months is things that I am good at. So it's not going to focus on anything that I am struggling with because I need to start off the new year with going hard for what I am good at. And then the following half of the year, I'm going to work at things that I struggle with and are my weaknesses. Now, that's not able to get defined by what someone would consider their ideas of strengths and weaknesses for me. This is no quiz or any kind of assessment. This is tailored towards my experience due to my ability to have the necessary skills to make the proper assessments to determine what an individual needs for their life. And so that is my plan. And unfortunately, some of you listening to this are like, well, why would you wait the last 6 months of 2025 to work on what you're not good at? All in all, with me working on things that I am good at, strengthening upon those skills, I'm going to be able to assess on my assessment that I've created. I'm going to assess that with everything, it's going to increase my weaknesses without me hyper focusing on those things, enabling me to continue to turn into the evolved Kylie that I'm meant to live as. So that is my plan. I have it written down, I have it typed, but I also am really good at just being intentional throughout my practice and daily living to just adapt to these things that I find so essential in healing. And I have so many people in my life that are not welcomed back into it because what they want is the Kylie that was not created by a design that fits my well being. And so I had to dismiss those people from my lifestyle. And so it's challenging. I still have some struggles. I have, family, other people that aren't genetically related to me that are sometimes upset because I'm the only one that can decide what role I want to play out in my life. And that's the freedoms of being born in this beautiful environment and atmosphere that we all were brought into when we were created and delivered in the first place. So I hope that you have a blessed, wonderful, and extravagant new year. 2025 is going to be one, not for the books, not for the papers, but to always hold as a successful and everlasting experience. So you have to find that in yourself. It requires silencing a lot of the narcissistic relationships. However, I'm sure that if your life is important to you, if you have experienced heartache, um, hard breaks in life, you're going to find a custom way of getting over whatever was deferring you to live a prosperous life. I want to thank you for listening to Dharma. The vibe to Dharma isn't always going to look like this. I am going back to my real life, my real office, and I needed a vacation. So protect your peace as always. Your perspective is going to alter as you listen to Dharma with Kai, but that's the process of healing overall. So thank you and adios.